Hey everyone, it is Ringgold. I am part of the test team for IEH2. I just wanted to do some tutorial videos for everyone.
In this video, I'll be going over the class or hero, the Tamer. So you can first get the Tamer at guild level 60. That's the first time that she'll unlock, and you can, get in there and play her. I wanted to kind of do this video because I see a lot of questions asking, well, how do I play? How do I, gear up? How do I get my pets going, what are pets, and all that stuff. So hopefully I can cover all that in this video. So first, we'll just go over what the class is. Tamer is the class that will allow you to summon pets to the battlefield, and they can do crazy amount of damage that you can see in my screen right now. How I'm clearing so fast, it is due to the pets. My Tamer is barely touching or even damaging them. It's all about the pet. So when you first get the pet or the Tamer, you will have your basic skill slot, the Sonic Attack. This is the skill that allows you to summon pets. You get one pet on default, and then you can get two more through the skill passives at a level 100 and level 200. That will, you can see briefly 3 pets, and that is because of the Sonic Attack. Then you have a bunch of you have 3 different orders that you can use. Um, you have the attacking order, which just summons a pet to attack wherever they are. It will, go find a mob and attack it. Rush order will just exactly as it says, it just lets them rush right to random monsters. The defensive order is what happens. They'll go, attack, and then come back. These both or all 3 of these will actually do damage multipliers to your pet's attack. So it's a good thing to have, you know, 1 or 2 on at all times if you can. The next one is going to be your soothing ballad, which is your healing for pets. You can see that I don't even really level it because it takes 2.4 seconds to cast, and I'm clearing at 1.4. So even if I had it on my bar, it's not going to cast. So even if I would put it on, I'll, let it go for a little bit. It doesn't even get all the way up to where it needs to cast. So it's kind of a pointless um, skill to have for me on. But, if you want the passives, put it on there and go to a higher level area where it takes more than 1 second to clear. The next one is the Ode to Friendship. This one will just allow the pets to cast any skill on your bar. So it could be casting, my Shining Arrow. It could be casting, well, it won't cast these buffs, but, Wing Shoot or Shield Charge. You can have them cast it, and then the skills actually gain some skill proficiency as well. Next one is Anthem of Enthusiasm. This one multiplies the attack and magic attack of their stats. So it would this is in the Bestiary Pet stats. It would boost your attack and magic attack depending on the damage type, of course. And I'll go into the Bestiary after the skills if I remember that order. So that's the Anthem of Enthusiasm. This is one of my favorite skills for the Tamer. And I'll go over like what skills you should have and what you can get away with. The next one is the Feed Chili. This one will increase the attack speed and move speed of the pet. That is why you can see these pets red. If I take it off, they are back to their normal color, and they move a little bit slower, and my clear speeds go up some. So I always like to have Feed Chili going. The next one is Breeding Knowledge. This one will actually allow you to gain XP for your pets, and then increasing your XP will, of course, level them up, which will increase their stats. So this is a very useful skill to have on, so you can level up your pets. Now, if they're already leveled, you don't really need it, but the passives, if you don't have all the passives, it is a really nice skill to get passives for. And then the last one is not fully in yet, but it is the Tune of Total Taming. This will allow you to have chances to trap and capture other mobs at a low percent and a very high time, high cast time. As you can see on here, it takes 3.4 seconds. So even though I have it on my bar, I'm not casting it at all while I'm trying to capture these red fairies per request. And I got a little bit more to go. Okay. So those are the skills. Now I can go over, all the like what I like to play. Obviously, I'm playing with 7 slots right now. Not everybody's going to have that many. If I was going to play, with 6, I would be going with the Sonic attacking order. You could even swap that out for rush order, whichever is going to be the higher multiplier. Um, I just do attacking order. Anthem of Enthusiasm, Feed Chili, Breeding Knowledge, and then Tune of Taming. If you were down to 5, you'd instantly get rid of the Tune of Taming. And if you only had 4, I would get rid of Breeding Knowledge. Hopefully your pets have already leveled from the Bestiary, or not the Bestiary, but the expeditions, so they should be okay. Now, if they need to level up, then I would probably swap out. I'd go to a lower level area like Slime 8 or something like that, and I would get rid of I would get it. I'd get rid of an Anthem of Enthusiasm, and I'd go down to these 4 for like really easy levels to just farm. Maybe you're farming Rebirth 1, Rebirth 2, something like that. So you should be able to get 4 slots. If you can't, I would then go down to just attacking order and chili. The chili really, really helps for clear speed, especially if you're having trouble with the milestones or the area milestones to clear an area in under 10 seconds. You can get that done with the chili. So let me just go ahead and pop this back on to what I normally have it set for. Globals are kind of up to you. I would definitely recommend, at the very least, if you're doing magic pets like I am right now, I'm doing light on my Tamer, light pets, light damage pets, I would definitely have magic impact on. And I'll explain in a bit why. If you're running a physical like bats, I would definitely have muscle inflation. Anything else, you can get God Bless for sure as well. You could even do haste if you have it, and Holy Arch would be good as well. I kind of just have these other ones because I was trying to level them up, and they go off every once in a while. You can see the wings shoot go off just every little bit. But let me get into the bestiary and the stats and why you should definitely have like magic impact and muscle inflation on. So every pet has their own pet stats. They'll have their own HP attack. They'll have them all different types of damage. Blue slime is going to be a physical damage, but if I go to like my green fairy, it's going to be light damage, and different cast times. That just means like their attack speed, the range that they can attack at, and then also their move speed, so how fast they're moving. So how can we boost these stats? There's a couple of ways. First is going to be your level. You want to max it out as much as you can, as high as you can, get more ranks, start, capturing as much as you can, get that rank up to, I personally try to shoot for like 20 on my pets, and obviously like my green fairy is slacking big time. Um, so levels, pet level will really help. Also, the loyalty of the pet, you can just hover over the loyalty bar and you can see what it does. Effect is multiplies pet passive effect by 1% per loyalty level, and then it also multiplies the stats by 5% per loyalty level. So you can get loyalty by having um, your attack orders, your rush orders, and then the defensive orders. Those three skills give loyalty points every time they trigger. You can then increase the loyalty points by having the passives of breeding knowledge. This will increase it by 200%. We can go to gains and see that I get 200 from a skill buff. So, 100 base and then the 200, which is why I have 300. So it's still just 200% more. You can also get loyalty point gains from equipment like I do. And also there are pets that have loyalty gain, depending on when you watch this video and the time I release it. If it's, you know, before this version, you'll have to wait. But anyways, bestiary stats. Um, so yeah, pet level, pet loyalty level, and then the biggest one is going to be the multipliers. So that means with God bless, having 1600% more HP will increase the HP of the pet. So if I take off God bless and let it, wait a little bit, now I'm down to 692,000 instead of what I was at. So if we put it back on, God bless, back up to 12 million. So having multipliers helps out so much. Same with, magic impact for magic attack damage. So that's going to boost my magic attack and my light damage. Having light damage equipment will also boost light damage pets. So having multipliers on your equipment. So I'm mostly like running magic attack multipliers, move speed multipliers, light damage multipliers. You can do HP multipliers, MP multipliers, especially mana multipliers. You will need that for yourself because these skills can start to rack up MP usage. The channeled MP for my feed chili, if I can speak, is 30,000 mana. So I'm, right now that's not a big deal at 3.5 million, but if you're starting out on a World Ascension, you want to make sure you have mana. It, I mean, I'm still at the point when I World Ascend, I have 0 mana. So like it's very hard to get there. However, you will want that on your enchants when you're working on enchants. So those are the 3 ways that you can really build out your pets: pet level, pet loyalty level, and the multipliers for stats. So, HP, your attack, your magic attack, move speed, type of damage, physical, light, etc. And also, I did go over move speed, that will also boost. And same with like the defense multipliers and the magic defense multipliers if you um, run those, which I personally don't. I trash any enchant that I get that has that. I'm not in a spot where I need that yet. Maybe when I get there, we can revise then. But so far, I just get more attack or magic attack and deal with it that way. So I think that's pretty much how to play the Tamer. You kind of just have to figure out the skill slots, work on your enchantments, work on trying to find some magic or like your M attack or regular attack multipliers and throw them on some of your good stuff. Now you don't have to have this exact equipment setup. This is just how I play. This is my World Ascension quick, couple hours, maybe half a day, World Ascend, and then do it again. Um, so it's not, you don't have to follow this exactly. I don't want you to anyways. Play your own game. I just hope I can help out with the um, how to play the tamer, what what she's like. Oh, the one thing I did forget is the abilities. What do you do with your abilities? So if I was really playing and if I was trying to um, be more optimized, I would change this setup. But this is what works for me. Um, when I just Word send, I don't. Well, I have to change it because I don't need this much int, or I don't want luck. I don't really want luck in the beginning. This is just for me farming now. I quickly change this, but when I'm roll to send or when I roll to send, it's more like this. And that's just the amount of stats I need for the equipment, and the rest of it is going to be int for mana. I could probably switch it to agility and get better attack speed or cast speed. I just have not figured out how to go about changing that up just yet for the way I want to play. So we'll just change that a little bit back to what it was. But so your stats, since your stats will not affect the pets, you can pretty much go whatever you want. I mean, obviously you'll want to have some vit for HP, for your own HP, so you don't die. And since you're going to have a lot of HP multipliers, you can get up there really easily. Int, you mostly just need that for your mana. You could also go agility. It's probably better to go to agility. Um, I do heavier on the int in the beginning because of the global skills that I will run, because they still go off of int, um, so it can help. And then of course luck. If you're going to start farming for enchants, you want a lot of luck. So like if you're playing a really long world ascension, maybe go fit, agility, and luck. And then if you're doing like a physical build with your tamer, so you're running like bats or like devilfish or slimes, if you want to go that way, maybe go a bit more strength. So when you're having physical attacks on your global slots, they can do some damage as well instead of just letting your pets do everything, which I mean, they can do really well. So it may not even be needed. So yeah, ability points, I would say Vit, Agility, and Luck are your main threes to really work on, and then strengthen or int as needed, especially if you want to do some early on World Ascension type stuff. I believe that covers everything about the Tamer. It's pretty simple once you get Feed Chili, and you can just start decimating, especially slimes. Slimes should be really easy to do. You can do, quick rebirths and, really help you start getting XP gain stuff and, you know, get rebirthing in 2 seconds or whatever. Anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. Thanks for watching.